Hello everyone, this is Beastly Eel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the after credit scenes for the Eternals. So I watched the Eternals today. Overall, the movie was not the best. It definitely wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, um, but I felt they were trying to do too much, and because of that, ruined a little bit of the story. I feel like they had great ideas, and as they were going towards it, it kind of fell apart at the end. In my own personal opinion, everyone has their own, but that's how I feel. Um, so in this movie, we were introduced to the Eternals and the Celestials. Now, for those of you who have not seen the movie, there are slight spoilers ahead. The Celestials created the Eternals, which are cosmic beings to look very similar to humans by chance, um, to go down and basically make a planet ready so a celestial could be born from the planet. So basically, a celestial is born by the essence being put inside the core of a planet, and the more intelligent life it has on it, the faster the celestial grows. Um, and there's these things called deviants, which were also created by the celestials, but decided to do their own thing, and the Eternals and the deviants would fight each other. Each member of the Eternals has a specific power. Healing. One has healing. One has super speed. One is just a badass warrior that can make weapons. Um, Super strength, illusions, uh, mental manipulation, transfiguration, incredible intellect slash forging, and then pew, pew, laser gun, finger guns, bang, bang, bang. And no, that's not an exaggeration. Um, in the end, they stopped the Celestial from being born on planet Earth, and they would take it away for those of them that, were on the planet. Some of them did get off planet. Now, the first after credit scene is Thea, Speedster, and Manipulator. Not going to remember all their names. Um, were flying through space to try to get the other Eternals to explain to them exactly what's going on. During this time, somebody teleports in, a little like troll looking creature, and then out pops Harry Styles, who is playing Thanos' brother, and explains that he knows exactly where their friends are and how he's able to help them and will help them. So that scene in particular was just odd because they're using big name stars to play the Eternals, or some of them, and it kind of ruins it just a little bit. So he's playing Thanos' brother, and I know a lot of people are probably confused at why he's not purple, but Thanos, yes, was an Eternal technically, but was a mutant of that. So he was like a mutant version of an Eternal, which then made him purple and large. So yeah, Thanos' brother. Plus, the other weird thing too is they really didn't make it canon in the MCU on Thanos' backstory, so I guess they could get away with this, but they're gonna have to do a lot of explaining. Um, in the comics, it was explained, but the MCU is not necessarily the exact same as the is not the exact same as the comics. So anyway, that's the first ending credit scene. Now the second one, which mm, was definitely better for me personally. I enjoyed this one better because we see um, Cersei's boyfriend, human boyfriend. Um, he'd already told her that he had a family secret and he didn't really tell her. And he opens up this chest that actually has the Ebony Blade. Now, for those of you who haven't watched my video before, I did a character spotlight on the Black Knight. Well, he is the Black Knight. So the Ebony Blade is what gives him his powers and everything else, but it's got a curse with it. So he goes to touch it, and before he does, there's a voice that asks him, sorry, is that something you really want to do? And even though we don't actually see the person, we actually know that it is the guy who's going to be playing Blade, the actor who plays Blade. So we know Blade and the Black Knight are going to be working together at some point, which those two ideas gets me very excited. I'm not going to lie. No idea where, how, and when we'll see those two together. But at the very least, we know they're going to be working together at some point. So those are the two after credit scenes. Overall, um, Eternals 2 is gonna be eh. I don't know. I hope they do better. But what I am looking forward to is the idea that Blade and the Black Knight are going to be working together, and with potentially more people. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see for sure. But let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Did you guys like the Eternals? What did you think of the after credit scenes? I'm definitely curious what you guys have to say. Um, as always, if you like the content you see, please like and subscribe below. Other than that, this is going to be Beastly Eel signing out. Have a good night.